Hey guys, it's Big Jack Films here. Well, in this video I'm going to give my review on Battle Los Angeles, but before I do that, my hearts and prayers and everybody, my hearts and prayers go out to all the people in Japan that have been devastated by this huge earthquake. It's just, like, I love Japan. They're probably the greatest creators in for anything. If anybody, is watching this, put in the comment section below, and if somebody could give me an information on a couple things in Japan, because in Tokyo, there's two places that I'm really worried about might have gotten hit really badly was, Toho Studios, the movie studio that produces all the Godzilla films and Daikaiju films, and, Anime Town, which is where Toei Animation is, and all the places that they make great animes. If you guys, whoever has any information, leave in the comment section and, just inform me that they're okay. And, for everybody else, I'm so sorry. You know, this is really, really bad. My hearts go out to everybody out there, so, yeah. Okay, I saw Battle Los Angeles, today, or tonight. I saw it, today. And, I'm just gonna give a little review and my opinion on it. It was actually very well done. Very well done. I was actually very, very surprised. When I saw the trailer and everything, it kind of looked like District 9 a little bit, so I don't know, and I don't know who directed it, I don't know who starred in it, but, it was surprisingly very, very well done. Before I saw it, I did see some reviews on it that said it was like Call of Duty, and, yes, that is very true. It is very much like Call of Duty. It's pretty much it's like watching a video game, but without you using the controller or whatever. It was very District 9-ish, but it had nothing to do with District 9. The movie was kind of like a mix between Call of Duty, and District 9 if the aliens grew some balls and actually fought. Because if you've seen District 9, all these aliens are just basically shrimp people who are complete wusses and are in quarantine the whole time by the government. Anyway, so the movie is about a group of military people that there's so many characters, I can't even go through them all because this video is probably going to last about 10 minutes. Anyway, so, surprisingly, I didn't know who was in the movie, so I realized, Aaron Eckhart was in it, and he's the guy who plays Harvey Dent in The Dark Knight. And the other surprise was, I can't remember her name, but you know that chick from Avatar, the James Cameron film, the military chick who, is controlling the helicopters, and she's like the military woman. Well, she was surprisingly in it, and I've seen a lot of movies with her in a lot of military movies. So from now on, try to spread this out. But you know what? Let's just call her the military queen, because just if there's ever a war movie or a military movie, it's probably gonna have her in it. Well, anyway, Aaron Eckhart plays I think a general or a military commander or something, and they explain in his backstory that he's done many missions, and he's lost so many men, and that's kind of struck him. So anyway, he's in the beginning of the movie, he is pretty much expired. They say he's expired, which means that he's done his service. He's all good. And all over the news, they're saying there's these meteorites that are hitting the Earth, and saying to hit the Earth around Tokyo and Los Angeles and all over the world, basically. And so basically, Aaron Eckhart and a group of men he's training on the training grounds, he gets reassigned, he gets brought back into the army, and they're taken to the bases and everything. And they're basically saying, and the military guys are saying, oh, we don't know what this is, but basically it's aliens. Yeah, they're aliens taking over the world. And the news coverage is covering it, and then the meteorites just pop out of the oceans and onto the beach, and out come like these aliens that shoot that have guns attached to their arms and just like little rockets and everything. But basically Aaron Eckhart and his group, they go and they fly with all these military helicopters all over Los Angeles, and they're going to try to fight the aliens. But, trying to remember what happened next. I mean, like, the movie was very long. It was like 2.5 hours. Basically, I think they crash land. I'm not sure. Yeah, no, what they do is, there's basically, a bomb that, they're gonna blow up Los Angeles, basically. They're gonna nuke the whole area in order to try to get rid of the aliens, because at first they think, oh, the aliens are just on the ground and we'll just nuke them. No big deal. Like, they're just on the ground. But basically, Aaron Eckhart and his group go down into an area of Los Angeles and battle a couple of aliens, but they're looking for civilians that are probably stuck in there. They can't find a way out. And also, all the civilians in LA are being evacuated, of course. But anyway, so they battle a couple of aliens, you know, shoot them out like bang, 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 right? And, but anyway, they get in contact with a, with the military helicopter to rescue them, because the aliens are basically, like, invading all over, like, they're surrounded. But, Aaron Eckhart is distracted, and he and his men go into this, room, and they find, there's civilians. There's like a dad, a mom, and like 3 kids. And, they grab them, but the military helicopter comes in and rescues all the army guys, but Aaron Eckhart and a few of his men and the kids and the civilians are left behind, because, the military helicopter couldn't, like, pick them up or anything. There were too many. But then what happens? Boom! The whole military helicopter basically explodes. So even if they got on that helicopter, they were pretty much screwed. So basically the rest of the movie is a fight to survive. They meet up with a couple of other groups of battalions and they fight the aliens, and it's a very long movie. It's mostly just shooting, grenades, and when you look at the aliens, it's kind of hard to describe because they don't really show them that well, but I think that's kind of cool that they keep the aliens and the creatures a little bit in the distance, so you can kind of guess what they are. But from what I saw, they were basically, their bodies are like their limbs and everything. It's like bone with like this gooey, like gutsy stuff on it. And then their heads look like they have flying saucers, like from Ray Harryhausen's trying to remember what that movie was, Earth versus the Flying Saucers. That, like, they've got those flying saucer heads, but they look like kind of jello. But anyway, so they fight all these aliens. A bunch of guys get killed. Spoilers here. The dad gets killed. A lot of the commanders get killed. And yeah, well, anyway, Aaron Eckhart makes this speech about, how, I've lost so many men, and, now I'm not gonna lose you guys, like, we have to survive. So, basically, they go and, they take a truck and everything, and they try to get to this, rendezvous point so they can meet up with a military helicopter to take them out. They drive, and they run over aliens, they shoot some aliens, the military helicopter picks them up and everything's fine, but it's in the middle of the night and you can see the devastation of what the aliens are doing. And then Aaron Eckhart sees this area in LA that maybe the power source, or basically like in Star Wars, it's the shield generator, but they find the shield generator or whatever that controls all the yeah, I forgot to mention. They say they're on the ground, the aliens, but then it turns out, they've got air support, so they think if they can get rid of the, communications thing, they can get rid of all the air support. So basically, Aaron Eckhart goes down there, to where the shield generator is, and, so does his men, and the civilians that they were with, they get away okay. But anyway, they go in, they destroy the generator, using rocket launchers and everything like that, and then they fight some more, aliens, and then the aliens retreat, and they basically won. The battles won for Los Angeles. And then they go back, at the end of the movie, they go back to the base, and they're all beaten up, and they basically eat breakfast, and they just drink a lot of water. But then Eric Eckhart gets the idea, oh, you know what? I'm not done with these stupid things. I'm just gonna go back there and fight some more. So he starts loading up some ammo. Then his group and the people who were with him during the battle, they load up and they go off and fight more aliens, and they're going to basically get back Los Angeles, and then that's how it ends. But so that's basically it, the plot. Couple things I want to point out. First off, the visual effects were stunning. It was another, like, when I saw District 9, I thought it was probably, to me, it's the most realistic alien movie I have ever seen. This one is basically, it's kind of like that, but basically they have the aliens, just do battle. Like I said, it's like District 9 if the aliens grew some balls and fight. And, so the effects were good. The one thing I had a problem with was the camera work. Most of the camera work was they didn't have a lockdown camera on a tripod. Like right now, I'm using a tripod to do this video. But like most of the time, like the movie is shot with this, like I'm doing this right now, this handheld camera work. And that can get really annoying during the movie. So, and also if you have seasickness, if you have seasickness or something, wouldn't recommend seeing this movie. You'd probably see it on DVD. But if you're a big sci-fi fan, I recommend seeing this on the big screen. It's amazing. Try to think. The combat scenes were a lot like Saving Private Ryan. So a lot of the combat, there were like guns, like it was really, the combat was okay. Try to think what else there was. I see in the future for a series of movies, so because the title is Battle Los Angeles, it's probably going to be, the next one will be Battle New York, or Battle San Francisco, or Battle China, or something. They're going to keep, I think this is going to be a long-running series of movies. And, so, besides the movie does end in a cliffhanger, kind of, so it leaves for a sequel. It felt very much like a video game. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually made a Battle Los Angeles or Battle Series video games, because if they did, I would definitely play it. So, good special effects, good acting, good story. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. And, yeah, 8 out of 10, that's pretty good. So I'd recommend, if you're a big sci-fi lover, I'd recommend going to see it. If you're not, and you don't like shaky cam, recommend waiting for it on DVD. So, that's about it. My movie is, so, what's up with the movie? I'm working very hard on it. We are going to begin production, we're going to start production a little bit early, because, I've gotten permission from my school to shoot a couple of scenes with the actors out on, in the school area. Some of the interiors of the Venture will be shot around there. I will probably soon, if I get enough conceptual drawings done, I've done a lot more. If I get a couple of conceptual drawings done, I'll put them on my computer and I'll do a slideshow. So it'll give you you guys out there an idea of how the movie's gonna look. And that's about it. So, yeah, I'll probably do some more, more of these vlogs. And, as much as I can. I have a really busy schedule. March break, I'm completely busy. I've got so much on the go. So yeah, that's about it. So, comment, rate, subscribe, thumbs up, do whatever you need to do, and I'll see you later. This is, Big Jack Films, signing off.